DJ Borowski be looking good in a suit. Shout out to him. That's his new music video featuring Kitty and Kim Paluta, as you can see there. Please go on YouTube. Let's get the views up. Let's support my brother. He just dropped that one. Hopefully, we get an album from him soon. You know, our very own DJ Khaled, you know, putting all, you know, the Avengers together on his project. And yeah, that's what it's all about, supporting our own. Just like we support you guys, because you support us here on MX24 TV. This is MX Live, a show where we have conversations. I always say pertaining to the industry, you know, the creatives, the young ones, you know, even older. Once you're following that dream, we're here to support you the best way possible, from directors, actors, actresses, musicians, everyone, the whole 9 yards. And today, I actually have a young director who's been really doing his thing. So we're going to get to that conversation. But please send us messages, MX24 TV, all platforms, the hashtags MXLIVE for the show. Quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Wow, Jackie. Okay, so that's her December music video. Please also find it, support it, get the views up, buy it. That's the best way to support our artists if we want to see them on those international stages. Something we always talk about, and that's the avenue we have to take. Please send us messages, MX24 TV, every single platform. The hashtag is MXLive. Now, the cool thing about that video is I have the art director in the studio, Nak.
Yes, please.
How you doing?
I'm fine.
I like your name. What does it mean? Is that your real name, first of all?
So that's my abbreviation, Nana Asamoah Krante.
Oh,
yeah.
That's smart. Yeah. Did you come up with that yourself?
Actually, my mom came up with that.
Shout out to mom, man. shout out to the parents who support their own. So you're a director, right?
Yes, please.
There's a lot to get into, you know, about how you go into the profession, because you're also pretty young, but you've worked with some big artists, right? Like Jackie.
Yeah.
First thing, we're talking off air, and you said you didn't direct that video. You art directed that video.
Yes, sir.
What's the difference between directing and art directing?
Okay, so first of all, a director is the head of a production company.
Okay.
In a music video setting.
Okay.
Yeah, and the director brings the idea. So me being the art director, I bring the director's dreams into.
Oh.
Yeah, so the visual representation. So how the set looks like.
Oh.
So you saw that Jackie had this bedroom.
Yeah.
This hall. Yeah.
So a director can also be an art director. Is that possible? Can you do both together? Or
some directors can do both, but it's not always that way.
Okay.
So we have the art director.
So do you prefer to direct or art direct? Because I'm learning a lot today.
So funny enough, I enjoy art directing, but anytime I'm supposed to direct a music video, I feel challenged and I want to do more.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So sometimes you direct and art direct yourself.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm assuming that's a lot of work.
It is, but you know, with planning.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay, I just wanted to get that clear. Like I said, we're all about learning here, right? But as I said, you're pretty young. How did you get into this directing? How did you get into it?
So I went to film school.
Okay.
Yeah, and I completed film school a year ago.
Oh.
And I just finished my national service.
Wow.
Yeah.
So there's something you'd always wanted to do. It's not like you stumbled upon this.
No. Anybody who knew me from childhood knows that Nak has always been in the art and entertainment industry since.
Where did the love for this come from? Was it something that was inexplicable? You know, just something you always loved to do? Did you watch a particular movie? Was there a certain artist that made you want to do this? Because the thing about entertainment, could have been a rapper, you know, a singer, you know, or anything else, a photographer, right?
Ever since I was 4 years old, I've always been in there. I've always loved watching TV. So anything I see on TV, I want to do it. I want to emulate.
That fascination, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
But me getting into this professionally, the person that drew my inspiration was Kanye West.
Oh, you're smart.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, Kanye, right? Like his thinking is out of the box. Okay, so I always want to find out how the conversation started with family, because the thing about us Ghanaians and Africans, we're very family oriented, right? So it's a conversation that we can't necessarily escape. I mean, we all have different routes we take in life. But because we're so inclined, you know, to have relationship with our families, which is very important, right? And it's a good thing. Those conversations come up. how the parents and families perceive those conversations or perceive those dreams are a whole other thing. Was that a difficult conversation for you and family?
It wasn't. So my family has always been supportive. Big ups to my mom and dad and my grandmom. They've always supported my dreams right from I was a child. So I think when I was 4 years, I was dancing.
Oh, okay.
I was dancing in open places.
Okay.
I was dancing in secondary schools at a JHS level.
Okay.
So my grandma, my dad, and my mom has always been supportive.
They always knew.
So anyone who knows me and is watching this interview today will be like, is that the knack who was the entertainment prefect in high school? Is that the knack who was dancing in JHS?
So people are not too surprised.
No.
Okay. Me, people get surprised when they see me doing this because I was like super reserved. But that's cool to know that like for you, this has always been the dream. You always knew what you wanted to do.
Exactly.
There are people who don't know what they still want to do. And, you know, again, life can hit us different ways. So I'm very glad to hear this from you. Okay, so you start this, you go to school. Were you taking on jobs while in school? Tell us about that dynamic.
So funny enough, I was learning TV production in film school, but then I was learning this stuff on YouTube. So I wouldn't say that I didn't learn anything from film school. I learned a lot of things from film school, but there are some key things that made me who I am today, and I learned all of them on YouTube.
Okay.
Exactly.
Were there things that you were being taught in school? Because you said you were learning TV production. And the reason why I'm asking is I want to know if it is different from what you're doing now.
A lot.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's different. Because you can't use, let's say, a Super Bowl halftime show to compare a music video.
Okay.
So a Super Bowl halftime show is a TV production.
Okay.
A music video is like a film.
So why did you pick TV production? Or was there nothing like a music video course or something like that in school?
That is it. There's nothing like music video production in Ghana. So that is why I learned all those things on YouTube.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. But I'm sure the principles applied in certain places.
Yeah, since
but
it's a camera, since you pick up a camera, yeah.
Okay. So you were studying these things in school. What was your first job like? And was your first job TV production-wise, or was it music video?
My first job was a music video. And the person who gave me this opportunity was Director Rex.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much to Director Rex. He picked me up from school.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's big.
Yeah.
Like to have like a mentor like that.
Yeah.
What did he see in you, do you think?
I think it was my final year production.
Okay.
I had a very good final year production. If not the best in school that time. Yeah.
I like that.
I had one of the very good TV production, and there was this lady I worked on her production too. She recommended me to her bigger sister.
Okay.
Her bigger sister recommended me to Rex.
Okay.
And then I met with Rex. Rex saw my works.
Okay.
Like,
were you nervous? You know, being on set with him?
Very. Because you know, when you are in the school and you are shooting productions and all that, there's a system. Everything is, systematical. You draw sets, measurements. But in the music video industry, everything is quick. We are moving here. You're coming. You have an idea. You shoot. So I was like, wow. It's like a factory.
How many music videos have you shot on your own? Have you shot any music videos?
Yeah.
Full-length music videos? How many?
So I have worked on a lot of music videos, but currently I worked on 2 music videos directed by me. Okay. So I have one out. I went to Tamale to shoot a music video / a film. Big ups to Confidential. I went to Confidential. I pitched the dream to him. He bought the idea. And we were like, okay, let's go to Tamale. Our first time in Tamale.
Wow.
We went to see some chiefs. We saw some, we met the police. And and big ups to Red Clay Studios. They allowed us to use their place, and it was awesome.
What has surprised you the most about this space? Entertainment in general, music video shooting, working with professionals like Rex and these artists. What surprised you the most? Being as young as you are.
I don't know. And I don't want this to come off as me being arrogant. But then, with the things I see and with the things I'm learning on YouTube, I feel like I'm not amazed yet. Even though there are some music videos that put me on my toes and be like, oh, this is hard. But I think me looking at what Colin Telly, Dave Mayers is doing, Cole Bennett. I think the world, right, and social media has brought us so close
to what we deem as perfection, like the names you mentioned, if you watch the music videos, they will tell you they can always get better, right? But if it is the best at that moment, we deem it as perfection. And we see these things so much on a regular basis. I'm not surprised you're saying this. And I had director 6 year not too long ago. You've worked with her, right?
That's my boss.
Yeah, amazing. Like, she's so, like, really good at what she does. And we had a very extensive conversation, and I asked her this about her being impressed. And whenever I talk to artists, right, who've traveled the world, you know, I talk to international artists, I ask them these questions that, do they hear Ghanaian songs out there? What do they think about Ghanaian artists, right? And there's always this thing of, we can do more, we can do more. Of course we can do more. I'm sure they also know they can do more, but it seems like the gap is wide. Is that a fair statement? Like, when you compare what we're shooting now, whether it's because of finances or the talent or the creativity or the manpower, do you think the gap is wide when you're comparing us, not any one person in particular, to them?
Yes, the gap is wide.
Damn.
Truth be told. But it's not the fault of the creatives.
So what is the problem, do you think?
Budget.
Ah,
Budget.
6 said the same thing.
Budget. Because we have very good creatives. I have sat down with some creatives to, you know, draw concepts and all that. And
And
people
the ideas are there, but we don't have the money.
the budget. The budget.
So when you see the fact that we're shooting more visualizers than actual music videos now, as a director, right, are you unhappy about that?
I'm not.
Why?
I feel like there's more we could do. So, music video is like a promotional material. So we have the likes of Travis Scott,
Yeah.
Kanye.
Yeah.
They do
Ashake.
they
right?
do documentaries. They do rollouts. They do a lot of things
For one project.
for one project.
Yeah.
Just for the fans to keep engaging and know that something big is coming.
That's something we don't have.
Ask a few artists that was rollout.
Yeah, they don't know, right? It's literally like a presentation, but we don't know these things because we don't have the budgets. So again, back to the visualizers. Is that the way out? Because the reason why I'm talking about this, we see more visualizers now. It is not as cost intensive, right? A lot of visualizers can be shot in a day. And all these things are in comparison to actual music videos.
Okay.
So I just want to know, because we don't have the budgets, are these the way out for artists who can't afford heavy or cost-intensive music videos, do you think?
I think it's not the way out. So let me give an example, okay? So Rema, before Rema releases a project, okay, you can see several reels and you see the quality of the reel.
Yeah.
He can make about 6 reels before a visualizer comes in, before a music video comes in. The visualizer is like 10% of the promotional materials you can gather.
Yeah.
So I feel like if visualizer is the way out, why not do more reels? Why not do more? Why not go through the stages? You get a reel, you get a visualizer, you get a music video, if possible a documentary.
That's all the budget, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
I feel like there's more we can do.
Yeah, I mean, you see, when we're having these conversations, as much as we have like the super creatives, it always comes back to the money. And I mean, if you don't have the money, I mean, what are you going to do, basically, right? And I've been talking to so many artists, so many directors, right? That's why I feel like I'm in a very blessed position, right, to talk to all of these people. And we can't deny the fact that you see our music videos. Let's not lie about it. You see Nigerian music videos. I think one of my top 3 music videos this year is Ashake and Travis Scott. That's why as soon as you mentioned his name, I just mentioned Ashake, right? And they're blazing the trail. Okay, we'll come back to the conversation in a bit, but we have some of your work. So please check this out. If there's anything you want to add, anything you want to add to the conversation in terms of what we can do to actually catch up, so to speak, please let us know. Check this out. We'll be right back. Okay, awesome. So that's some of your work, right? The first one we saw was from Confidential. Yeah. He's sitting right here. You know, I think we should have him on soon. Let's promote him. You shot that in the north. Yeah. Looking really cool. What's the name of that music video?
Sounds of the Gang.
Sounds of the Gang. Yeah. Guys, please go and check that out. It's by Confidential. You directed and art directed that music video.
Exactly.
We saw the second one, Kwesi Arthur, directed by Six.
Yes, sir.
But you art directed it.
Yeah.
Awesome. The third one, Jackie, directed by Six. You also art directed.
It,
Okay. Now they all look very, very cool, right? A lot of work put into these music videos and putting them out there and getting them ready, you know, for the fans, basically. When Six was here, right, I tried to delve into cost and expenses. Is fairly relative. I mean, 10,000 CDs might be a lot to somebody. It might not be expensive, right? Again, comparatively, you tell the big artists, oh, I shot a music video for 10. I'm going to tell the video, show a music video for 10,000. You're going to be like, what? But the reason why I'm trying to get into that is, again, I want us to get a lot of context into what we're talking about, into what goes into these things. Six was here, and I asked her, so Six, how much do I need relatively? I'm going to use relative a lot, again, because of what we perceive as expensive and not expensive, you know, what we deem as international markets worthy. And I was like, Six, how much would I need, you know, to shoot a music video, you know, at these levels, like these Ashake and Davidos? And she was like, give me $200,000. And my mouth dropped, my jaw dropped. Because I told her that's one of the prices of one of my dream cars, a Porsche 911. And like, wow, $200,000. But the thing is, when you're out there, you cannot escape these costs. You cannot escape these things. Once I have you, I want to ask you, relatively, if I want to shoot a music video, I want to put you on MTV and MX24 and all these stations. For young artists watching, we don't want to scare them, but we want to tell them the truth. Nak, what budget do you think would be best? You could give a range. You know?
You know something? Art doesn't have a fixed amount of...
It doesn't.
It doesn't. Art. Because there's a lot of things art can do to human beings. So you see how you saw those visual representation of the music video and all that? I feel like people are going to watch and are going to see the musician as a superstar right from the music video. You see Ashake standing on a car in bandana music video, and you think that Ashake can actually do that. So are you trying to tell me that they believe the fans they have in the artist is for sale? And it's the director that is doing all that. So I don't think there's...
So we could never actually sit down and say, oh, it's 10,000 CDs. Or,
never.
Because you can shoot something really good with $10,000. You know, somebody might not shoot something as good with $80,000.
It even depends on the inspiration you catch on the song.
Okay. Bro, at this point, we're just going to be shooting a lot of visualizers, man. Like, we just need to tell ourselves the truth. Because, you know, the thing is, I sort of knew you're going to give me that answer, right? And your answer you gave makes so much sense, right? But I still ask that question because of the young artist who's watching this, right? Somebody watching this will want to ask you, Nak, if I'm coming to you, how much do I need? I want to shoot a music video, right? And right now, we know, say if you shoot music video, everybody's going to say, oh, bro. Because we're seeing quality things on a very regular basis, right? What we see as cool now, or what we saw as cool 10 years ago, will not be cool now. Again, these things are all very relative. You can't put a certain price on it. And even though I know sometimes these answers, I still have to ask for the artists watching. So I don't know if there's a way out apart from having money, but I'm going to ask you, what is the way out? If we want to compete with the international markets, does it all come back to the money?
Sometimes I feel like the musicians should collaborate with these directors, because these directors have their direction of art. Every director has his or her own flow. I feel like if you are a musician and you think that I like the direction of art, this director is going with, the director shoots a certain way, the director shows luxury a certain way, and you want to go for luxury, go for that director. Start collaborating with that director. So hit up the director. I want you to be on my team. How much should I? You know, those kind of, because I feel like the musicians, they don't collaborate enough. So with the Tamale music video and film, I collaborated with the artist. I was like, bro, what's up? This is the dreams I've got on your song. This is the dreams I have got
on your song.
On your song.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
I love it. Let's do it together.
Yeah. Okay. Or artists can come straight with a budget. Tell you that, okay, this is what I have. Can we work with this? Is this something you're cool to work with?
Yeah, I'm cool.
Do you see us, with what you've seen, do you see us catching up anytime soon?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah. Because, trust me, I work with a lot of creatives. I've met a lot of creatives. I've heard some pitches. There are wild ideas out there. And there are creatives doing a lot of work. There are creatives learning and catching up with the international standard each and every day. I feel like it's about time we need to give new talents the chance. Because you have people putting in work a lot.
At the beginning of the conversation, I asked you, if from a very, wide angle, if you're impressed, you said we have more work to do. But which artists, creativity, music video-wise, are you impressed by right now?
In Ghana?
Yeah. There has to be one or two.
Okay.
Wow, is that difficult?
Wow.
This is crazy.
Why don't I mention the directors instead?
What?
Because
I'm sure if I mentioned somewhere else, it would be so easy. Like, wow.
Wow. Maybe I think.
Now, can you show we're close?
We are close. We are.
If it's this difficult, right, for you to maybe pinpoint artists whose music videos you're impressed by, on a.
Jackie is doing well.
Okay.
Jackie is doing it big.
Okay, let's just go to directors. Let's just mention some directors.
So 6.
Yeah.
6 is doing it. Big ups to my
6
boss.
is fantastic,
6,
man. She
6
is
doing it.
She's wild.
Kwame Koda.
Okay.
Kwame Koda is doing it big.
Okay.
Bab's direction.
Oh, that's true.
And one of my role models, David Nikose.
Oh, yeah. Nikose is he's super difficult to get.
Exactly.
Because I have seen him working on people's projects, and he knows what he wants. And when a creative knows what he wants, it's I don't want to say difficult to work with, but the thing is, what's the word I'm looking for? When somebody knows what they want, they have a discipline that they work with. That's the word. I think the word I'm looking for is discipline. So you have to be disciplined to work with them. And I think Nikose is one of the most disciplined creatives I've ever seen. Like, when it comes to his demands creatively and his expectations, he's somebody I'm very, very impressed by. That's why you don't see his music videos as much. But I feel like he's somebody who's really, really doing their thing. So I'm very impressed by the names you mentioned, man. Moving forward for you, what's the plan for NAC, the director, the art director, the creative?
So I think anytime I do something, people are amazed. Some people are not so impressed. I understand. But I feel like I haven't gotten the chance to fully explore the market. I want to creative direct albums for musicians. I want to create the images of musicians. I think I'm about to enter into the creative directing space.
Yeah.
This time around, I'm moving away from the music video, art directing. I want to, let's say, a Black Sherif. I look at Black Sherif's image. I feel like, what do I add to his image for people to fall in love with him?
Like
I look
what
at
they're wearing in subsequent music videos.
I'm currently doing that for Confidential.
Yeah.
So you can kindly check his Instagram.
Please do, guys.
You can check his works. You see.
And that's actually really true. Because, I sit back and I think, when you think about Kanye, he has a visual presentation.
Exactly.
The pictures he posts, the way he speaks, his music videos.
Exactly.
You see Drake,
Exactly.
right?
Kendrick
You see 50 Cent, the gangster, right? He has a visual representation who he is as a creative. You see Tupac.
Exactly.
And these conversations, bro. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, man. Before you go, which artists would you really love to work with? Let's put it out in the universe. Internationally, locally, which artists would you really love to work with, man?
I want to work with Kanye.
Yeah.
First of all, Kanye. Kendrick Lamar. I want to work with PG Lang so bad. Kendrick Lamar's production company.
Okay.
I want to work with Rema.
Oh.
I'm a very big fan of Rema.
Yeah, Rema's like super out of the box, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Where can we find you on social media, man?
Okay, so official_NAC on Instagram.
That's NAK?
NAK.
Okay.
Official NAC 20 on Twitter.
Okay.
X.
Okay.
Official NAC on TikTok.
Okay.
And on YouTube, #entertain with NAC.
Okay, cool. So if anybody wants to work with you, they can reach out to your social media. They can.
Exactly.
Charlie, again, thank you so much for coming through. You have our support here at MX24. I'm really impressed by what you're doing. Keep following your dreams. I love the honesty. We need more of that. We need a lot of that because that's the only way we can learn as creatives, as an industry. And I believe you're going to do very big things, man. We're going to check out some more of his music videos, but this was about supporting our own, learning from each other, growing, because very, very competitive space, and social media has made the space even seem smaller. So, that means we have to do even bigger. Check this out. We'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. MX24 TV. Shout out to my boy Nak, amazing director doing his thing, and that's some really, really cool stuff right there. But I told you here, we talk to anyone and everyone doing their thing their own way, chasing that dream, and it's cool to see the amount of things we learn on the show. I have a brother, goes by the name Elikem, and he actually organizes a cipher. Ciphers are where, we really get to test the metal. Artists get to test themselves, pit themselves against other artists. We've seen ciphers make and break, various creatives, and it's cool to see, people invested, in that art space. So I'm going to talk to Elikem via Zoom right now. Hello.
Hi.
How you doing, man?
Good, Jason. How are you?
Nice one. I'm good. So let's get straight to it, right? Now, you organize a cipher, right? It's called what, the Urban Cipher. Am I mistaken, or is that what it's called?
Yeah, Urban Cipher.
Urban Cipher. Okay. Why ciphers, first of all? Why did you decide to get into this art form, being a part of that space?
So I feel like you have a lot of hip-hop artists or hip-hop arts out there that we need to really explore and then bring into the limelight. So with this cipher, I think I'll be able to reach out to all the underground rappers or hip-hop artists that you don't really know about, and then just bring them together with episodes of this cipher, every month or every 2 months. Have a new episode, shoot a video, put it out there, and then continue like that, just to push the Ghanaian hip-hop arts out there.
Okay. What do you think about the hip-hop scene in general right now? Because we hear these things, Afro beats, we don't have as many rappers, from Ghana. It is not as lucrative, business-wise. You see a lot of rappers singing, and all these conversations come up. I'm sure you see these things, being invested in that space. What do you think about those things that we hear, those conversations? Are they true? Do we need to do more? Is that why you're doing this?
Yeah, so all this started when we all hear hip-hop is dead, or hip-hop is going down, other genres are just taking over from hip-hop. And after the Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef, and we had to experience hip-hop again, and I knew hip-hop was still alive. So anything to just keep on pushing this hip-hop scene. Because now most rappers and hip-hop artists are going to different genres. Yeah. And we still need hip-hop. We need it. We need it to talk to us about stuff. It really communicates and communicates to the youth, says what's going on and stuff like that. So I think it's a great way to bring hip-hop back, actually in Ghana. Looking at this Ghanaian scene, EL and all those hip-hop artists.
Yeah. Yeah, because
it gets from.
Yeah. I mean, good music is good music, right? Whether it's hip hop, whether it's jazz, whether it's R&B. But again, people think about these things from a business perspective, and they like to look at the genres that are doing well, and they like to launch that. So I do have to commend you, for sticking to your guns, so to speak, and deciding to organize this. How long has this been going on for, your cipher? How long have you been handling this for?
So I spoke with one guy on Twitter, Nebasak, and I was like, bro, let's organize a cipher. That was last 2 months.
Okay.
Let's organize a cipher to push this hip hop guys and stuff like that. I was like, nah, it's a cool idea. He also have been thinking about joining it. So let's join forces. It's gonna push it online, and I'm just gonna do the groundwork and stuff like that, bringing the people together. So it's been this is the first episode,
okay,
the first edition of the cipher.
Wow. How's the response been, you know, from the rappers, from the fans, and everyone else who's heard about this so far?
Yeah, people are going crazy actually, and the rappers, the fans of the rappers are going crazy because they feel like their artists killed it on the cipher.
Yeah.
You know me? So yeah, with more promo, it's gonna get there. And with more episode, people are gonna get to know the cipher and want to join also.
Okay. So one thing I want to know, are these like, you know, you drop beats, you know, in front of the camera and you spit your bars or whatever, or do you guys like have like head-to-head battles where you pick a winner, you know, where, or teams? How does it go for your cipher?
So we drop the beats. You just flow. After you done, another person comes.
Okay.
Flows. After you done, the DJ scratches, another person comes. Yeah, like we just want to bring back the 2016 BET freestyle that Kendrick Lamar did. Yeah, that kind of vibe. That kind of music vibe. Yeah.
Okay. So I think yeah, we have a video, so we're gonna check this out. We'll be right back, guys. Watch this. Okay. So that's how it goes. Cool. So how do rappers get onto this if they want to, you know, be a part of these ciphers, man?
So they just have to send me a link on everyone's cipher, our social media platforms. You can just send me their link. I'll just check them out, and then I'll reach out to them and add the next episode of everyone's cipher.
Cool, man. Shout out to you guys, man. So you said, is this out or is this about to drop?
Nah, it's out. It came out on the 31st.
Okay, so this is when's the next one dropping?
It's also going to drop on the 31st of the next month.
Okay. That's cool. Like every ending of the month, sort of. Okay, cool, yeah. Man. Again, shout out to you, man. You know, support the culture. You know, we grew up on hip hop, Tupac and 50 Cent and the like. Shout out to you guys, man. But before you go, I need to know, Kendrick or Drake?
Kendrick.
Okay. I see. Hopefully one of these days I'm going to have you in the studio, then we're going to chop it up some more. Big salute to you, man. And keep doing what you're doing, man. Salute.
Thank you for salute.
Nice. Please, guys, check him out. You know, Urban Cypher, you know, young creatives, young rappers. And it's cool to see, you know, he said something interesting, you know, bringing hip hop back. Is that where it's at, you know, here in Ghana? Is it about bringing hip hop back? You know, has it gone somewhere? Do we need more of these rappers? Do we need to step up the game? Are the fans, you know, just listening to something else apart from hip hop? Is it all about, you know, Afrobeats right now? Interesting conversations, because these are the songs we listen to. You know, this is the music we enjoy. So let's keep these conversations alive. But more importantly, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Appreciate you as always. Everyone who supports us here at MX24. All we want to say is please stay safe. You know, the year is coming to an end. Next year is almost here. So it's all about, you know, staying safe and healthy and looking out for your brother and your sister. On that note, have a very wonderful afternoon. But stick and say to MX24 TV. Salute.